said that people will forget what you say and how you make them feel. So it doesn't make a difference what you know. It doesn't make a difference what you know, because 9 times out of 10, they're going to forget anyway. Right? But when you can do something like this, right? When you can do something like this and you can shake someone's hand authentically and say, how you doing, sir? My name is Shaan Rais. And look someone in their eyes, that's power, that's presence. That's called social capital. Social and relational capital. They'll never forget how you make them feel. So I went around to some tables and I asked some people to move up. How did you receive that? Was that warm? Was that inviting? Was that inclusive? Did it feel like I wanted you to be a part of this? That's because I do. And that's because that's the kind of feeling that I want conveyed here, because I was brought in to connect with people, not just have a talk, not just give a presentation, but to actually have presence, poise, and create relationships with people. Because that's what Tiffany kind of wants for this organization. That's her vision. You got to have vision when you communicate. What is your vision? When you have when you speak with someone, you have an opportunity to connect, or you have an opportunity to fall into the fire like everyone else. So again, we're talking about chess, right? Strategy. Don't play checkers when the game is chess. If you care enough to learn about yourself and others, because when you learn about yourself, you learn about others too. That's a pin moment. That's a pin moment. You ever heard somebody say, well, I can't spend time. I just got out of a relationship and I can't get back into one because I'm trying to learn myself. I can't learn to love someone else until I learn how to love myself. Anybody can relate to that? You've got to know yourself before you can relate to, love, or have compassion or communicate effectively with anyone else. That's a chess move. We're getting closer to the mate. That's a chess move. So when you do this the right way, you categorize yourself as a heart-centered leader who cares enough about people to learn their styles and preferences. You have to care enough to care, to learn. There's multiple styles of leadership. There's autocratic leadership. Do what I say, the way I say it. You ever been talked to like that? You ever had a boss? Now, how did that make you feel? What was the feeling? That was harsh, wasn't it? I'm out of here. Exactly. She's checked out. You want people to come in, buy in, become a part of, not check out. But one small communication, because something goes wrong on your side, can create hell on earth for another person. Which means the game is over. You lost the game. It takes 2 seconds to erode what it takes you 20 years to build when it comes to communication, reputation, leadership, and personal brand. You can work hard, go to school, get all of the degrees, and work for 20 years to build up something phenomenal, and then have a Will Smith moment. Yeah, then you have a Will Smith moment, and you don't even remember what happened. You just remember you kind of walking off the stage. But you left your 20 years right there. Anybody ever blank out? Say something they didn't mean to say? Wish they could pull it back? We're living in that time where soft skills are more important than hard skills. Soft skills, this is a pin moment. Soft skills are more important than hard skills. Hard skills get you in the door. That's what's on your resume. What keeps you in the door is your ability to communicate, cultivate, and connect on a relational side. Because a lot of people have master's degrees nowadays, don't they? That's not a trump card anymore. An associate's degree is like a high school diploma. A bachelor's degree is like a GED. A master's degree is like an associate's degree. It gets you in the door. But your ability to communicate and cultivate meaningful relationships, play chess. That's what keeps you there. So let me introduce you to the queen. Queen is what they call, when you take that assessment, if you follow through and you care enough to care enough, when you take that assessment, you're going to come up in 4 different areas. It's going to tell you about yourself and other people and how to connect, how to cultivate, how to close, how to convert those conversations. And I'm telling you, this stuff works with your children. Yes, sir. It works with your children because if you got more than one, you got more than one personality in your house. Huh? People learned during COVID, hold on, who are these strangers in my house? I was outsourcing their parenting to the schools. When COVID happened, they shut the schools down. You're like, hold on, this guy got a little bit of an attitude. This person, if I raise my voice, they're going to cry. I ain't seen this guy all day. Where are they? Who are these people? And you had to learn yourself to figure out who they were and how they like to be talked to. How they like to be talked to. So the high queen or the high D personality type doesn't like you to ramble or waste time. That's me. I'm straight to the point, bottom line oriented. Get to it or get to it. I was walking around trying to make sure everything connected this morning. If you saw me, you saw what I mean. Make sure this works. I came in yesterday, right, brother? I came in yesterday to make sure the AV worked early in the morning, and then I'm gone because I'm not the small talk type. That's just not my personality. I love people. But it takes energy. It takes energy to connect with multiple different personalities in a small amount of time. This is my superpower, and I'm going to get more into that in a moment. Stay on task. If we're talking about this, don't go 5 down. Don't go down the block and around the corner on me. Please stay on task. Anybody here who likes people to stay on task? Very good, right? Now watch this. As I bring these different personalities up, you're going to see yourself and you're going to see other people. Be clear, specific, and on point. I speak very clearly. There's a certain kind of way. I like to receive information that way too. And people like kind of mumble and you don't really know what they're saying. It bothers me. I might ask once or twice, could you please say it again? And then I'm like the young lady here, out of there. I might still be here, but I've been gone. I was gone 5 minutes ago as soon as you opened your mouth and started mumbling. I was gone. Don't try to build personal relationships or chit chat. If I'm here for business, then I'm here for business. Don't ask me how many kids I got. This is not why I'm here. That's a different setting. It's a different scenario for that. You understand? Let's get the task right, then we can get the relationship right. How about that? Anybody like that? Make sure you got the right stuff in the trunk, right stuff in the car, right stuff in the situation, in the suitcase, and then we can have the conversation. Other than that, I can't do it yet. I got to make sure the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. Come prepared. Be prepared and organized. So does everybody relate that they can identify with people? Whether you're this person or not, do you know some people like this? These are the people who keep looking at their watch. If you happen to talk to somebody and you notice they do this, you're speaking to a high queen. So make it quick. Introducing the knight. Now, the knight or the high I in the assessment that you're going to take, that's the yellow bar, the high I. So they talk about their ideas and their goals. They plan their interactions and that support their goals and ideas. So Tiffany has a high I. I know that without having her take the assessment because she organized this. And I saw her on a Slack chat speaking about the people and how it was comfortable being in a room where people looked like her and it was more inclusive and she was able to relate. That's that relational capital piece. And you want to create that. So they're super energetic, able to speak for hours like myself. So I got to check my time sometimes, make sure I don't go over, right? I can elaborate on and on sometimes. So I have to check myself. And for these people, when you're talking to them, you don't want to break the ice like you would with the high queen. You want to ask them, how are the kids doing? You have children? How many children do you have? 2? Are they the world for you? Yeah. How were they this morning?
Great.
Yeah? Very good.
Younger one is good.
Now you guys see that? That's emotion, that's inclusivity. So after telling me that, don't you feel a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more on ease because you're able to talk about that which you care about? Now it's easier for me to talk to you about business and getting to the task. If she comes in and I don't acknowledge the fact that she's a mother or could be, then she's already looking at me one way. Oh, this guy don't care. He's just bottom line oriented. He's just here for the money. Think about the people that you have conversations with. Salesforce. Think about the people that you talk to on a regular, because every occasion, write this down, every occasion is an opportunity. Every occasion is an opportunity. I guarantee you this, guys. When you get this right, you can put a 0 behind the number in your bank account. How about that? Are there some people who would like to do that? What if you had another? I promise you, I guarantee you this, the ability to communicate effectively, the ability to cultivate and connect is what converts. So if you want to be more successful, if you want more free time, if you want more freedom in your package, if you want more money, if you want more impact, if you want more meaningfulness, you want to know people. You want to know people. So these guys here, like if someone talks to me, so this is my cameraman, Mr. B, right? Mr. B, say hi to the people. Good morning, good morning. So Mr. B, watch this. I was putting this presentation together this morning, and I use a Mac, and I didn't know how to pull the pictures out of one presentation to the next. And I'm sitting there struggling for about 20 minutes. I call Mr. B, 1, 2, 3. Facts and figures. I'm completely right-brained. He's left, so he knows facts and figures. Not my strong point.